I just don't have no tolerance for idiot people. This one guy one time, I was dating this girl. He come up and he sat down in my chair. He knew her and her family and stuff. And they were all, her brothers and stuff were big buddies with him. They didn't really like me dating her. So I was out drinking at the bar. And he got over and got in my seat. No big deal. I came back, he was sitting at the bar. I came back and I was standing there talking to him. And I said, well, brother, whenever you get ready, you can get up on, sit back down. He said, I ain't getting up. He said, it's my seat. Mm. I said, no, it's not. He said, you see that guy over there and that guy over there and that guy over there? One of them was her brother, you know. And he said, hey, you want to start something? He said, He said, I can handle it. But he said, as soon as you start it, they're coming over too. I reached up and I had a half-gallon of whiskey sitting there. And I reached up and got a hold of that bottle of whiskey. And I said, I'll tell you this. They may get me, but you're going to be laying on the floor bleeding. You ain't going to have no part of it. He looked at me for a minute and he said, and he turned around and said to her, he said, I'll talk to you later. He got up and left. As they say, I thought, you know, people used to say stuff to me. I said, listen to me, man. I don't want no trouble. I don't want to fight. And people from around here, I said, do you know Jimmy Peach and Milburn Peach? You ever hear of them? I grew up with them. I grew up running with them. I grew up fighting with them. You know, I mean, you think I'm going to worry about you? Thank God I've calmed down. I only carry a gun now.
You've got to that age, huh?
Yeah. Too old to fight, and too old to take a whooping. I was with Milburn one night when he got shot.
Oh,
went to
really?
this guy's house. The guy invited him to his house, and the food went. Mm. And the guy had a gun underneath the edge of his porch. Mm. And Milburn was whooping him. And he got over by that porch, pulled out that gun, shot Milburn in the belly.
Whoa. Man.
You ever know Dalton Hartley?
Heard of him.
That man been cut, stabbed, shot so many times it wasn't funny, and just keep going. I mean, Dalton Hartley. He was much of a man when it comes to physical and fighting and that kind of stuff.
Has he got a brother?
Now, I don't know. Only reason I know Dalton is he was married to Elsie.
Oh.
And Elsie used to come to church here.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and Elsie and me are kin.
Oh, yeah.
Miss Elsie, me and Elsie was kin.
Okay. Because there's a bigger, taller guy that was a Hartley. I can't think his first name. I knew him.
You know, Jimmy got hit with a lead pipe over.
Oh, really?
We were over at Johnsonville at Lucas Harbor. We got hit with a pipe with lead in it.
In it? Oh, wow.
Almost killed a guy over there one night.
Oh, did you?
I went out the car to get my pistol. I was going back in the bar. And this, you know J.C. Bruce? Mm-hmm. Heard J.C. Bruce?
Yeah.
He was dating this girl named Bo. And, of course, I grew up with J.C. I've known J.C. I've known them Bruces, all of them, all my life. I wasn't as big good of friends with Jerry as I was with Jerry and Larry and J.C. and Billy. You know, we were all good friends. I didn't know the young one that's in prison, and I didn't know the older one too well. But the middle, four in the middle, that we were the same way. We were fighting with each other, fighting other people. But she saw me go out to the car. When I come back in the bar, she met me right at the front door. She said, go back outside and put your gun up. She said, I've seen that look in JC's eye before that you've got right now. And she said, you ain't going to hurt nobody tonight. She said, I'm not going to let you see. You go back outside and put that gun up. And I thought, I went back outside and put my gun in. Sometimes it just takes a little jolt,
Mm-hmm.
you know, to bring you back
Back.
into reality, especially if you've been drinking.
Mm-hmm.
I used to have this, you can believe this, I used to have this shirt, my brother, Tony, worked at a waterbed store in Nashville called Wonderful Waterbeds. And it said Wonderful Waterbeds on the front of it, on the back of it, it said, I only sleep with the best. So I was coming out of Lucas Harbor and going to my car, and these two girls come out and said, if you only sleep with the best, what's left for the rest of us? I thought, what?
Oh, wow.
What's left out of you? Didn't think very highly of yourself.
Self, no. Sure enough.
Lord, I don't really miss those days, but I reminisce about them every once in a while. Not intentionally, they just kind of jump into my
Come
head.
there.
I think about something Joe said last week about you know, God knows what He knows everything you think. He knows what you do. He knows what you think. You know, and sometimes they start going in my head that I don't want in my head, and I think, oh, I hope the Lord didn't hear that.
Oh. Well, I don't think that's going to